I am not a good man. I don't smile to make you comfortable. I don't lie to protect feelings. I tell the truth, even when it hurts. Sit down. Listen carefully. This story is not for fake people. This story is about them. I used to trust everyone. I believed smiles. I believed sweet words. I believed promises spoken loudly in public. Big mistake. Fake people don't attack you openly. They hug you first. They praise you in front of others. And then, slowly, quietly, they poison you. They clap when you win, but secretly pray you fall. They ask about your plans, not to support you, but to copy you, sabotage you, or laugh later. Fake people are not enemies. Enemies are honest. Fake people are worse. I learned this the hard way. When I was weak, they were everywhere. Brother, they said. Family, they said. I'm always with you, they said. But when I needed help, when I was broken, when life crushed me to the ground, suddenly they were busy. Suddenly they disappeared. Suddenly I was alone. That day, something inside me died, and something darker was born. Fake people hate growth. The moment you start improving, they change. Their smiles become forced. Their advice becomes poison. Their silence becomes loud. They don't want you to fail. They want you to stay small. Why? Because your success reminds them of their laziness. Your discipline exposes their excuses. Your confidence threatens their fake image. So they try to slow you down. They say things like, don't change. You're becoming different. Money changed you. No, growth changed me. And that scares you. Fake people love access, not connection. They don't care about you. They care about what you can give them. Your time, your energy, your contacts, your spotlight. Once you stop giving, once you say no, once you set boundaries, they show their real face. Anger, gossip, backstabbing, victim acting. That's when I stopped being nice. I became observant, quiet, dangerous. I stopped explaining myself. I stopped trying to be understood. I stopped begging for loyalty, because loyalty cannot be requested. It reveals itself. Fake people talk a lot. Real people move in silence. Fake people promise. Real people deliver. Fake people change colors like a chameleon. Real people stay the same, even when it costs them. Now listen carefully. This is the motivation part. Fake people are not your curse. They are your training. They teach you who not to trust. They teach you emotional control. They teach you to move alone. They force you to become strong. I thank fake people, because without them I would still be naive. I would still be soft. I would still be easy to manipulate. Fake people sharpen you. They turn you into a weapon. But only if you learn. Stop confronting them. Stop explaining. Stop proving. Silence hurts fake people more than words. Let them talk. Let them assume. Let them lie. Your progress will answer everything. Remember this. Fake people never win in the long run. They are too busy acting, too busy watching others, too scared to be real. While you are building quietly, one day they will look at you from a distance, pretending they supported you. That's when you smile, not because you forgive them, but because you outgrew them. I am not a good man, but I am awake. And if this story made you uncomfortable, good. That means you're either surrounded by fake people or you are one of them. Choose wisely.
I didn't become cold overnight. It happened slowly, one betrayal at a time. At first, I questioned myself. I wondered if I was the problem. Maybe I trusted too much. Maybe I expected too much. But no, I was real in a room full of actors. Fake people survive by pretending. They wear honesty like a costume. They borrow morals when it benefits them, and they drop them the moment it doesn't. I watch them carefully. The way they changed stories depending on who was listening, the way they supported you publicly and destroyed you privately. That's when I learned something important. Fake people are consistent at only one thing: self-interest. They don't wake up thinking about loyalty. They wake up thinking about advantage. Who can I use today? Who can I impress today? Who can I step on quietly? In the moment you stop being useful, you become invisible. Or, worse, you become a threat. So they rewrite history. They say you changed. They say you became arrogant. They say you forgot your roots. No, I just stopped letting parasites feed. You see, fake people hate clarity. They thrive in confusion. They love gray areas where accountability disappears. The moment you become direct, calm, and firm, they panic because they can't control you anymore. I stopped reacting. I stopped raising my voice. I stopped explaining my intentions. I let my silence do the talking. Silence is terrifying to fake people because silence doesn't leak information. Silence doesn't argue. Silence doesn't reveal weakness. Silence watches. And while they were busy talking about me, judging me, questioning me, I was upgrading. Physically, mentally, emotionally. I replaced emotions with discipline. I replaced anger with focus. I replaced attachment with standards. Fake people confuse kindness with weakness. That's their biggest mistake. Kindness is a choice. Weakness is a lack of options. And I created options. I learned to walk away without closure. I learned to let people misunderstand me. I learned to lose people without losing sleep. Because peace is expensive, and not everyone can afford it. Fake people always want explanations. Why did you change? Why are you distant? Why don't you call anymore? But they already know the answer. They just don't like it. You outgrew them. Growth feels like betrayal to those who stayed the same. I stopped keeping everyone close. Access became earned. Trust became rare. In loneliness, loneliness became my advantage. While they needed noise, I needed clarity. While they chased validation, I chased mastery. I realized something brutal. Fake people are loud at the beginning and silent at the end. Real progress is silent at the beginning and loud at the end. That's why they watch from afar now. That's why they ask others about me. That's why they pretend they never doubted me. But I remember. I remember who vanished. I remember who laughed. I remember who stayed silent when my name was questioned. And no, I don't seek revenge. Revenge requires energy, and I don't waste energy on ghosts. I let life handle them. Because life exposes fake people eventually. Their lies collide, their masks slip, their circles shrink. Fake people can't build long-term. They burn bridges too fast. Meanwhile, I was building something they couldn't touch. Character, reputation, inner strength. I stopped trying to be liked. I focused on being respected. And respect doesn't come from pleasing everyone. It comes from standing firm when everyone disagrees. Now, I choose who hears my voice, who sees my vision, who walks beside me. Everyone else gets distance, and distance is not hatred, it's wisdom. If you're listening to this and you feel alone, good. That means you're no longer surrounded by fake people. That means the noise has reduced. That means transformation has started. Being alone is not failure, it's preparation. Fake people fear solitude because when they're alone, there's no one to impress. But when I'm alone, I sharpen. I reflect. I plan. I become dangerous again. So yes, I thank fake people. Not because they were kind, not because they were loyal, because they showed me reality. They taught me to trust actions, not words. They taught me to value consistency, not charisma. They taught me that not everyone deserves access to my life. I am not bitter. I am precise. I am not angry. I am controlled. I am not heartless. I am selective. And if this continuation makes you uncomfortable, then the lesson is working. Because fake people don't like mirrors. They prefer masks. I removed mine. And that's why I'm dangerous now.